Hi, my name's Shane Young and I'm here to talk to you about a brilliant new product that I've been using, and it's called Akril. It's a high-tech polymer with a painted surface, just like painted glass, but way easier to use. In fact, when you think of it, it's just like working with MDF or particle board. Very easy to use, but it looks brilliant, just like painted glass. Just a couple of quick facts before we get started. Akril comes in a range of 10 colours, from neutral ones like mushroom to pretty awesome ones like flamingo, in a gloss or a matte finish. You can buy it off the shelf at selected distributors, and it comes in these sheet sizes and thicknesses. First of all, I'm going to show you how to use a hole saw. Cutting Akril panel is just like cutting a piece of MDF or a piece of particle board. I'll demonstrate by just doing a little hole here. Normally I'd just cut through about halfway, say 3-4 mil, spin the product over and then drill through the other side, just so you don't blow it out. There you go, nice and easy, not a lot of dust, pretty straightforward, nice clean hole. Also another tool that we use for cutting Akril panel is a jigsaw. Just scribe your line. There you go, pretty easy. I can pretty much cut any shape I want, just like cutting a piece of MDF. Can mould it and shape it to whatever I need. The ideal tool for scribing Akril panel into internal corners, or even scribing a line into it, is an electric planer. And I'll just demonstrate how easy it is. As you can see, a nice, clean, perfect edge. As you can see, we've pre-cut and prepared the Akril, ready for adhesion to the wall. One thing we need to do is check that the wall is straight and parallel. I've just checked it with the aluminium straight edge and it runs out 3 mil at this end. So we just need to put a little more adhesive on this side and then it's all ready to go. As you can see, I've built up the internal section of the panel with adhesive a little thicker. Just the extra 2 or 3 mil to make up that difference in the wall. Now we're ready to stick the Akril to the wall. Just start off by getting your bottom set, laying it into your internal corner, and then just patting it onto the wall gently. You don't need to get stuck into it too hard because we've still got to run the straight edge along it and check that it runs nice and parallel. That should be enough just to hold it while I grab the straight edge. Beautiful. So that extra glue that I've put in this corner has been enough to pack it out and we're ready to go. Just make sure that the Akril leading edge is all pressed down to the wall, nice and flush, ready to fit the aluminium extrusion, which is just a 10 by 3 milled piece of aluminium. Basically just lining up the extrusion and fitting it in a way that I don't blurt out all the glue all over the panel. Okay, now what we have to do, once this is all prepped, is do the cutout for the power point. Simply just remove the cover and get our measurements to the centre, and the height to the centre. So now we're ready to mark out. As you can see, a brilliant finish with the power point all fitted off, but always remember to use a licensed electrician to disconnect and reconnect your power points. Even external miters are no problem with Akril panel. Just like MDF, it can be mitered on site to suit. It's brilliant. If you choose to leave on the film during installation, just remember when removing it, to remove it in a downwards motion, not an outwards motion, which would rip the panel off the wall. So just pull it down like such, and you won't have any problems at all. Job's clean up a treat with normal household cleaner. See the Akril website for recommended products. The finish is brilliant. If you happen to scratch or scuff the product during installation, it can be easily buffed out with some cutting compound and an applicator pad. Just as easy as that. And with deeper scratches, you can use an orbital sander using 400 right up to 1000 grit sandpaper to buff out the marks, and then finish off with a cutting compound. And that'll return it to a new finish.